There we go. So shoulder and glutes. Okay. And it's going to be 20 reps. Remember to keep your eyes down. So you're going to squeeze the shoulders and the glutes. Exhale as you lift. And there's just enough tension to stretch the band out. I'm on number 4 of 20. And I'm being conscious, I guess, to not be excessively arching my low back. I'm keeping my eyes down so the back of my neck is long. I exhale as I lift, not after I'm done. I breathe in to prepare. I exhale as I lift. So I have 10 more. I'm taking my time. I'm trying to draw, even though my arms are in front of me, I'm drawing my shoulders back. If this is hurting your neck, take the band off so that way you can widen your arms. I've got 5 more. Three more. And 1. So your breath, I know it's a little late to say it, but we are going to do another round. Your breath dictates your movement, not the other way around. So you only move as fast as you're breathing, okay? That doesn't mean breathe faster. Okay, so dumbbell dead bug. You can either use one like a 7-pound or 8-pound weight, or 2 5s or 2 2.5s or 1 10. Now, if you use one weight, right, it's both arms at the same time, obviously, right? If you're using 2 weights, it's the opposite pair, and you still move a total of 20 reps. Okay, so when you're ready, you can do the same opposite pair for 10. Sometimes that helps, that you don't have to think, which is I'll do that on this first set. Inhale on the down, exhale to lift, and you're doing an upper body crunch at the same time. And I'm being super conscious to not move the pair that's not supposed to be moving at all. I'm not rocking my hips. That knee is not externally rotating. I have 1 more, and now I'm at 10. If it starts to hurt your neck, you can keep your head down. Whoops. I'm on 15 total. I have 5 more left. Whew, and come on up. Okay, on that plank dumbbell switch, obviously the heavier the dumbbell that you're moving, the more challenging it is to keep everything nice and stable, right? So, how are we doing over there? You're good?
Yeah, I feel like a weird little crick.
You got a weird little crick? Okay, so you've got the dumbbell under like your belly button chest area, hands in a plank, so you're in a plank position, and you're just gonna switch that dumbbell from one side to the other. I gotta put my mat here for my hands. Yeah, okay, when you're ready, 20 times. Now, you know I'm not with you. I'm not in the room with you, but I have been in the room with you before. So what would Anna say? She'd say, don't move my butt. How am I gonna make that happen? Wider feet, closer hands, strong quads, drive my heel back, pull my core in. I'm on number 12, and I can really start to feel it now. Make sure your butt's not sticking up in the air. Don't drag it, pick it up. Oh yeah. I like that. I actually switched we were supposed to do the plank first and then the dead bug, but I kind of like it the other way around. Okay. And then the side plank, again, a very light weight. It's not the core that you're using, it's the shoulder. Like this 5 pounds feels a little heavy. I'm already regretting it and I haven't even started moving yet. If it bugs the shoulder, so for Jill or anybody who's got the shoulder issue, you can do the bottom knee bent. So the bottom knee bent will take some of the pressure off that shoulder. Okay, otherwise, you're in a plank, so you touch and then down, up. 20 on each side. So that arm just kind of hangs out there and that foot comes up to it. You got to get it to touch though. I'm on 10. 14. Take a little break. 20. Oh my gosh. I like that one. That was good. Okay, I have to move my mat to the other side. You guys can probably flip over or spin around. Whew. Okay. All right. Same weight, and of course, you guys know whatever you did on one side, like if you bent the knee, you gotta do that on the other side. If you only use a 3-pound weight or whatever, same on the other side. Okay, here we go. Touch, down, up. Touch, down, up. I'm on 12. Make sure you touch that weight with your foot. Whoa, that was awesome. Woo, that was hard. I like that a lot. Okay, sip of water if you need it. And then back to those banded Supermans. Again, if you're in the banded Superman and it's getting into your neck, you can't get those shoulder blades to retract back enough, just take the band off, okay? Okay, and then eyes down. And then remember what I said about your breath. Your breath is gonna dictate your movement. So I'm gonna inhale to prepare. Exhale to lift. And that exhale is supposed to be drawing the stomach toward the spine, away from the floor. I'm on 11. I have 5 more. Eyes are down. Whew, that is good. I think we've been doing reverse Superman too much. Those arms extended out, really get into the shoulders. I love it. Okay, and then the dead bug again. Don't be stealing my weights. What are you doing? Where's my 5? Give me my 5. See, don't be stealing my weights. I told you, steal my weights. Okay. Okay, so my arms are shaking. So I'm pushing those weights up into the air. My knee is right over my hip. Active feet, right? So ankle 90 degrees. Inhale on the down. So I'm gonna do opposite alternating this time. So I might move a little slower than you guys. I really wanna focus on not moving my hips, just the arm and the leg, and the torso, of course. Lifting as I come up, lowering as I lower the arm. I'm on 10. I have 5 more. And 1. Whew. Yeah, that slower pace. I like that slower pace. Julie, you know, if you didn't come, I don't know what I would do. It would be so boring. Too bad. I don't care if your tummy hurts. Get your ass in here. Now I'm gonna come find you where you live. All right, dumbbell switch, you guys. So what I'm gonna do on this set is after like 10, I'm gonna make my feet a little closer together, and that's gonna challenge me just a little bit more. So I'm gonna do 10 with my feet the way they were before, kind of wider than my shoulders, and then I'm gonna walk them in just to challenge myself a little bit. Driving my heels back, active quads. I'm on 10, so I'm gonna walk those feet a tiny bit closer. Just enough to make it a little harder, but that I don't cheat. Stretch those calves out, flex those quads. Got 2 more. Oh, I just dragged it. And 10. Oh yeah. See, to get your core to work in plank, you have to think about it. Seriously, otherwise it's just a bunch of sagging. You got to be active in your body, driving those heels back, and then that switch. That's the only way really to make that core turn on. Otherwise, it's just all shoulders and low back. Okay, so I'm starting on the opposite side. Oh, I officially don't like these. These are hard. By the way, feet flexed, right? So super active in the ankle. I mean, you don't realize it, but you're working from the ankle joint all the way up your whole kinetic chain to your shoulder. I mean, I don't think there's a muscle group we're not working in this exercise. Remember, if you need to bend that bottom knee, just do it. That foot should be touching the dumbbell. Let me check, make sure you guys are touching. Yep, Julie's touching. She's not cheating. No, oh, that wasn't touching, Julie. You didn't touch. There you go. Make sure you touch it every time. I can see you. All right, I've got 2 more. 1. Oh my gosh. Those are awesome and awful all at the same time. Okay, I'm moving my mat over. You guys flip over or spin around, whatever. And again, same thing. Oh, my shoes in tight. Super important, feet flexed, right, legs straight. And I know you know, right, tall in the shoulders, so you're not sitting down here, you're already up. And here we go. Oh. How we doing, Melissa? Good. Yeah, see, smart. She's got that bent knee. Nice. You're doing good in the hips, though. That's smart. Let's see if Julie's cheating. Nope, she's not cheating. I have 5 more. One. Oh my gosh. I know, right? Like, you don't need to go like super complicated or heavy. Just one little 5-pound weight in your body. Okay, sip of water. Oh, dry mouth today. Okay. All right, so this is where using the band again. So we're gonna do the walk, banded walk jumps. You can put your mat off to the side. You don't need it for this round. So banded walk jumps, hamstring bridge, chest fly, and tricep. So you're gonna need weights for chest fly. We are gonna do the double singles, so don't go too heavy because you are gonna be doing a single arm, right? Which will throw you off balance. And the more we get to use this part of our body, the better. And then tricep. So starting with the banded walk jumps, the laterals, you know, the lateral walks. So the band will go around the calf, about mid-calf. So I know I say this all the time, but feet are on 12 o'clock, knees slightly pulled open. It's kind of hard to see. I know I've got dark pants on with the dark floor, but if you look at your feet, you're pointed at 12 o'clock and your knees are just slightly externally rotated. You're gonna do a 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. I really want you to take a half a second to pause to know that you've got that jump. You're not just falling back into the next round. Back and forth 10 times. Okay, so back and forth, that's 1, 2, 3, jump, right? 1, 2, 3, that's 1 for me. You wanna be slightly squatted, right? So your bum is sticking out just a little bit. Shoulders are not excessively moving back and forth. That just looks weird. You're trying to keep your upper body pretty stable. I'm only on number 4 and I'm already regretting that we're doing 10, but that's okay. I'll have a cute butt. Whoa, that left leg. So halfway there, 5 for me. Falling over. So I'm finding I'm not feeling my left glute. So I'm gonna put my hand right on that left side and see if I can get that glute to kind of think about it a little bit more. She's like, well, maybe you should use the blue band. You know, it's me just looking out for you, Julie, okay? Especially since you're leaning on the railing. You know, I mean, she's bitching about the fact she's using the blue band, but then she's freaking leaning on the railing. I have 2 more to go, I think. I lost count, thanks to Julie. It is burning in such a good way. Melissa's just suffering in silence back there. Oh, yeah, that's it. Whoa. Again, that left side for me, I'm kind of bummed it wasn't firing like it should, but I'm okay. Okay, so you need to get your ball, get your stability ball. But before you do that, take your band above your knee, about an inch, right? About an inch above the knee. So we only have 2 balls, so I'm gonna use a little block here. Okay, and then you're gonna lay down on the floor. If you need your mat, grab a mat. Sorry, I did say you didn't need your mat, sorry. I did say that, right? Okay, so because I don't have a ball, I'm just gonna be doing bridges. You guys are gonna be doing in, up, down, out. You're gonna do 10 with both legs, 10 with one leg, 10 with the other leg, 10 with both legs. Yes, I know that equals 40. I can count. All right, so when you guys are ready, you know what to do. Tension on the band, in, up, down, out, 10 together. So when you're doing the together ones, let's do robo arms. So just your elbows are touching the ground. And of course, you're focusing on opening the hip angle. When you finally get to the singles, you can put your hands down, right? And that one leg that's on the ball will kind of move toward the middle a little bit. And what I'd love to see is that the thighs, even though you're coming in, up, down, out, stay parallel to each other the best you can. So once you're done with 10 on one side, you'll scooch that leg over and do 10 on the other. Again, both arms down is fine on the singles. You want to open that hip angle the best you can, especially on those singles. I know it's tough. On the singles, I should have said it, but your hips will come back down to the ground, by the way. But once you get back to those doubles, you want to keep those hips off the ground and go back to those robo arms. And focus on getting that hip angle open all the way. I know, it's burning, I know. Okay, once you are done with that, come on up. Grab your dumbbells for the chest fly double singles. Grab those dumbbells, whatever you're gonna choose. You're choosing 15s? Uh-huh. You're not doing 15s, are you? Okay, what do you wanna use? Yeah, okay. Sorry, we're just all deciding what we're using. Oh gosh, Christ, I gotta use these ones. Okay, so as you guys know, head, neck, and shoulders are on the ball, right? Feet, hip distance apart. We're gonna do 10 singles, alternate 10, and then 10 singles, so a total of 30. When you're ready. As soon as you start to move, press into your feet a little. And actively squeeze your butt a little. Chin down slightly. I'm on 6. Take your time though. Remember, the weights are over your chest. All right, so I've gotten to 10, and obviously when I bring the one arm down, I'm gonna soften my elbow a little bit more than I did with the double. And my focus is do not move anything except for the arm. Remember, it's 10 total, so it's only 5 on each side. I'm on 7 of my singles. Pressing into my feet. Actually, I think I have 2 more. I messed up. Now going for the doubles again. My arms don't bend as much as they did on the singles. Three, press on those feet. I've got 2 more. 10. Okay, then you're gonna stay on that ball. Either use 1 or 2 dumbbells, 20 reps on the tricep. So 40 hamstring bridge, 30 in the chest, 20 in the tricep. Get those hips up. If you're finding the weight is too light, bring your arms further back away from you. Not up and up above you, but further back away from you. If it's too heavy, put 1 down. I've got 10 more. Whew. Okay. All right, grab a sip of water if you need it. Come on up to standing. Okay. Move your stuff out of the way. Okay, going back to the banded walk with the jump. You'll have to move that rubber band back down mid-calf. You want to trade? No? Okay. You're good? Okay. She says she's good. All right, so remember it's 10. 1, 2, 3, jump. 1, 2, 3, jump. So 4 moves. And I don't know why I look down. Whoa. And again, I'm just putting my hand on my left butt cheek. I can't seem to, there we go, get it to fire. So I'm just bringing my attention a little bit more to that left side. There we go, I can feel it now. That's better. Keeping my upper body nice and quiet. I'm on 4. Got to 6. I know, right? It's right at the 5, 6 marker. I'm like, ah! Come on, we got this. I've got 3 more. Whoops, somebody got out. Needs to get back in. There we go. Whoops, I gotta get my feet straight. There we go, Jono's back. I technically have 1 more, and so I don't want to cheat, so I'm gonna do this last set. You guys are probably already done already. Oh, 10. Whew. Hey, okay. grab your mat and your ball, or just your ball, whatever. Move that rubber band just above the knee, just like about an inch above the knee. So if you really quick want to take a look up here, so even though I don't have the ball, when you roll in, right? So as if I just rolled in, careful that you're not doing this, right? Where you're popping up your rib cage and sitting in your neck. You want to do that. So you want to open the hips. Okay, here we go. 10 together. Robo arms if you can. In, up, down, out. Or if you don't have a ball, it's just up and down. And I'm slowing down my tempo, so I'm kind of almost in sync with you guys. And then I'm going to lead the singles with the opposite leg as I started with last time. So when you get to the single, if you can remember, start with the other leg. And having both arms down on the single will help stabilize you a little bit. So if you're having trouble with balance with robo arms, put those both arms down on the ground. Once you finish that one leg for 10, remember your hips can touch the ground on the single leg. And when you get back to those double, go back to those robo arms again if you can. Make sure that when you're rolling in, take a look at your feet. They're not like turned or twisted. You want your feet nice and straight. And I say this a lot. Imagine if the ball had paint on it and you're painting a straight line in and a straight line out. So not just focusing on the pulling in, but the pulling your legs to extension. I stopped your ball's not moving anymore, Julie. You okay over there? Are you done already? Are you sure you did all 10 of each? Are you sure? All right. I've got 3. And 1. Okay, once you finish with that, no rush, even though Julie's like a little speed demon over there. Okay, I gotta move my bench because it's right under the light and I'm gonna go blind. I'm like, stupid light. Okay, still got the rubber band just above the knee. You're gonna think about, what did that last set feel like? Could you have gone a little heavier? Right? Is today the day where you bump it up a little bit, or today's not that day? And if it's not, that's cool. So focus more on when you're opening that arm, like not moving, like really pressing in on that foot, keeping that core nice and tight. All right, so when you're ready, come on down if you're not down there already. Head, neck, and shoulders. I'm gonna check my feet, make sure they're straight and they're hip distance apart. And I'm gonna press on my feet. As soon as I start moving my arms, I'm just gonna push into the floor. Keeping my arms, remember, they're over my chest, not over my collarbone or my face, over my chest. Pressing on my feet, and for me, especially my left foot. Just really getting that left glute to fire. I think that's 10. on this singles, my focus, since I'm not going heavier, is to keep my arm a little straighter than it was last time. I'm kind of wobbling a little bit. There we go. How those 15-pound dumbbells feeling, Julie? Watch that chin is not sticking up in the air. Keep the chin down. As soon as I go back to those doubles, I really press into those feet. Yep, 30 total, yeah. And then once you finish that, you'll go for those triceps. And for me, that 12.5 is just a little too heavy to do both. So you'll notice I'm keeping my arms way back here instead of bringing them up over my forehead or my face to make that 12.5 feel heavier. And it's 20 on the tricep. Is that 20, Julie? Yeah, I didn't think so. Just taking little breaks over there. I'll take the 15-pound dumbbells. I got it. You going for 20 next? Okay. We are running right on time. I love it. Okay, when you are done, yes, take off the rubber band. Yes, Jill, only 2 sets today. Oh. Of course, I saved the best for last, so don't get too excited. Okay, so you do not need a ball. You will be doing core, so keep your mat close, but you don't need it right away. And you will be doing squat with overhead press. So squat with overhead press, those are coming. So whatever weight you're gonna use, let me tilt my camera up a little bit, that you're gonna use for overhead press, okay? So the first exercise is, I don't know, 50 what? Oh my God, 50 what? What are we doing?
Burpees?
50 burpees. Melissa just said, yes. Okay, she didn't say that. But let's do, actually, so let's do the burpee where you come up, you jump out, side, side, back in. Okay, that's one. So we're only gonna do 20. So again, I'll show you again. So the burpee is either jump up or reach up. You know, you could jump or you don't have to. Jump out. Remember, why do we jump out? Now you could, if you want to jump out and go down, that's fine. But you've got to come back up to do the side, side, back in, okay? So you can touch your chest to the ground or you can just jump out into a plank. So we're gonna do 20 of those. And then we're gonna do hollow switch. So where you're on the ground and we switch the dumbbell underneath the thighs. Then you're gonna do the squat with the overhead press. Again, more of that overhead squatting stuff. And then you're gonna do side V-ups. So burpees, jump, side, side, back in is 1. 20 reps if you haven't started already. Here we go. So I jump out, I jump to one side, the other side, back in. 2. I'm gonna switch my lead side. Oh, I forgot to jump back. 3. 4. I jump back, I jump to one side, other side, back in. 5. Back, side, side, in. 6. 8. Whew. I'm halfway. I'm on 13. Let's get a little closer. I've got 4 more. Actually, 3 more. I'm on my last one. Whew. Oh, yeah. I know. Quads, right? Quads and shoulders. Okay. I got my mat. So hollow switch. Where's the 7.5? There it is. So I was teaching this to a client this morning, and what I often see is you guys like to switch up here, right? That's not gonna do it. The elastic of your pants right here, that's gotta come onto the mat, right? That's where you're supposed to be staying, is on the elastic of your pants. Okay, so what weight you use, up to you. Okay, 5s are good. 10, 7.5, 8. 15's probably for Julie. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the floor. I don't wanna be elevated like that. Okay, how many, Anna? Because I wanna start, 20. Here we go. I'm on 11. And 20. Okay, 20. I got to admit, if I didn't focus on really flexing my abs and pulling my stomach in, I could have done like 50, because there's the weight of the dumbbell in my arm. So if you finish at 20 and you're like, then next time, don't go heavier. That's not going to do it. It's really right. This is it. I'm not coming up here to switch. I'm staying right there. Ooh, that gets you. Okay, squat overhead press. Where's the 1 pound dumbbells? Okay. 20, only 20. 20 is the number today, 20-ish. Yes, 10 on each side. Wow, look how fast she's like this today, man. Nothing gets past her. You want the 5s? Or you got 1 5? There's 1 more down there, or here. Here's a 5. I don't know, just go with the 5s with your shoulder. Single press, single press. Oh, dang, but you need 2 dumbbells, silly. You need 2 dumbbells. You need 2. Okay, what's the rule on this? If you are gonna try to touch your knees, your elbows to your knees, you're not gonna do it like this. You guys already know that, right? Like this. So pretend like in between your fingers, you're holding the stem of a wine glass and you don't wanna spill it. right? So don't spill it. Dr. Pepper. You're holding Dr. Pepper in a wine glass and a donut on top. Yeah, there we go. Julie's not going to spill it now. Here we go. If you haven't started already, inhale on the down, exhale, turn and rotate. Remember that arm is right up, straight up. Don't spill it. I'm on 10. And 20. Okay. Probably could have gone a little heavier. All right, grab your mat, side V-ups. So these abs, right, kind of like a little active recovery for all the, between the burpees and the overhead presses, right? Making the most of the time that we have left. So side V-up, preferably a pretty straight leg, bottom arm, either straight is harder, elbow down is easier. 20 on each side. It's just an up and down, not an in and out. You love those? Julie likes those. Yay, it's like Mikey. He likes it. Look, he likes it. I'm on 15. One. Okay. I do not want to do those burpees again. Oh my gosh, okay. Here we go, but we're doing them anyway. We got a quick sip of water, just a sip though, so I don't throw it up. Okay. All right, we got this. I'm gonna start now because I want to get it over with. I'm on 8. I'm on 10. 10 more. Whoops. Remember, it's back, side, side, in. 20. Ay, ay, ay. Whew. How you doing, Melissa? She's using the wall to hold herself up. That's always a good sign. Okay. All right, finish it up. Whew. All right, so remember what I said about that hollow switch, right? It's keeping the elastic right there on the ground. We've already started. So I'm actively crunching my abs in. I'm on 10. And 20. If it starts to bug your back, put the weight down, right? Try that. So there's always ways to modify it, right? Always ways. What was that? Don't look at this side of the screen. Don't look over there. You know how when they have like, you know, eat this, not that. Yes. Okay, do this, not that. Just kidding. Okay. You know when you're watching the old aerobic videos, you know, and there's the front lady is like bouncing all over the place and doing crazy shit, and then the person in his back is going. They're going, hey. All right, squat with overhead press, guys. 20 reps. So a good goal would be to try to touch those elbows to the knees. And oh, by the way, when you go down, don't get your head all cocked up like that. Keep that chin down a little bit, okay? Don't be looking forward. Chin down. Okay, I'm stalling. Can you tell? Only 20, 10 on each side. Think about that glass. Are you spilling it on the way down? Are you spilling it on the way up? Straight up. I'm on 10. Make sure you turn that hip all the way. That was ugly, that last one. Okay, V up, V up. What side did I end on? So I'm gonna start on my left side because that's the side I finished on. I'm gonna start on my right side. Yeah. Using your right arm as little as possible, or your bottom arm. So you fit that 20 on each side. Once you're done with that side, spin around, do the other side. I have 11, 12, ouch. Oh my gosh, this time seemed harder than last time. Oh my goodness. That was crazy hard. In a good way though. Oh my goodness. Whew. Okay, you guys. Oh. How do we feel? John is still laying on the ground. Amy gave me a thumbs up. And Jill's fan is like rocking it. Look at that fan. That fan is just killing it. All right, you guys, I gotta go. I'm running a little late. It's 9:01. Thank you so much for coming. Seriously, this is recorded, so I'll have it up on YouTube later today, so you can always come back to it if you can't get enough of me. All right, you guys, have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna.
Okay, bye.
Bye.